Hey guys, it's me, and I decided as I was studying for my history homework and doing it that I would make a video talking about something that I've been thinking about recently. So, I was on my form spring, which is, by the way, the most dramatic thing ever, and I don't suggest anyone gets one because you're going to hear things that you don't want to hear and you're going to get upset about it. And if you don't, then why do you have a form spring? So, I got a comment that really upset me because, not because it hurt my feelings, but because it basically showed that people honestly fail to realize the significance of expression. So I'm going to read it. Why do you always complain about your life on Facebook? It's like you only want attention and for people to prove that they love or care about you. You should know that they do by now. Well, first of all, I'm highly concerned that someone's saying that to me because you clearly don't know who I am if you think that the point of me talking about my life is to get attention, because I'm usually the one who helps others when they are in pain. So that is one point. So I gotta purge my Facebook, which is a whole nother rant in itself. Secondly, what's wrong with complaining? Honestly, the reason why I do it is not to complain, it's more a form of expression. But if you're gonna go ahead and say that no one can complain about situations in their life, then where do you draw the line of freedom of expression? And that's something that's a really big deal to me as an artist, because I believe that when you feel something, you should express it. And if you're gonna say, oh, don't post this online, then what about artists who post their music? What about writers who post their poetry? What about blog artists? These are people that are expressing their emotions, and maybe some of them aren't depressed, maybe some of them aren't angry, but you're still expressing an emotion. And some people do feel a lot of pain and do complain a lot, but it's a legitimate form of expression, and you can't just go ahead and beat on people and say that they're looking for attention, because in some ways we are looking for attention, but that's not a problem. At least I don't think it's a problem. I think it's a problem if you're doing it for selfish intention and just taking and never giving back. But I don't really feel like that's my philosophy. I've never believed in just taking. I always believe in giving back what you take. So that really bothered me, and I just, advice coming from me to you is that just because you see someone in pain and expressing it in a very outward way, it doesn't mean that they're looking for attention or trying to be selfish. It just means that they're going through a hard time and that they're crying out for help, and they're also trying to say, this is how I feel and I need a way to express it and to put it out there. So don't judge people because of that, because that's really silly and that's really immature. And by saying that you're not allowed to complain and you're complaining about it, that's really hypocritical. And no one likes a hypocrite. I think that's it. Well, until next time, thanks for listening. Peace.